Hey guys, in this video you will learn how to get from 0 to 30%. Now this is not Palutena. It's not going to be nair. You actually have to use DJC in your combos, which is kind of hard because every move has some weird different timing. Now Lucas is not beginner friendly. That's why we have to go over this. Now I will be showing my hands in some instances so that way if you are a beginner you'll be able to see my hands and replicate it and see the rhythm of how I'm doing these combos. And also, if you think these combos are not true because the counter on training mode, I have the Titan 1 device that rolls and jumps on every frame, so I checked every single combo. And also the thing ledge traps also, which is quite useful. Now if you want the Titan 1 device, I'll put a link in the description. You know how convenient of myself to do that and help you out. If you want to buy it, go get it. Go to the link in the description, get it, buy it. Now we're going to get on with this video so I can show you this crazy stuff that I've been learning. So basically the first thing I want to talk about is forward air. Forward air you use for your main neutral tool. You space with forward air. You do everything with forward air. You ledge trap with forward air. So obviously this is the main move you're going to be using as a Lucas main. Now what I used to try to do is get forward air into forward air, which is very inconsistent and it's so hard to get that spacing right. And what I have noticed recently since I started experimenting with DJC and since I started getting better with DJC is that fair into DJC is pretty much consistent until 0 to 20. Obviously the higher the percent, the less likely you'll be able to get a whole bunch of DJCs, but it's very consistent and it's amazing. And even if the opponent is at 20%, you should be going for up air confirms anyway, because you can chain at least 4 up airs and get like 50%. So it's like, why would you go for another forward air into DJC anyway, which wouldn't work anyway because they'll be able to DI out of it. And obviously you want to apply weight sizes to this. Now another combo you can do is fair into DJC into dash attack, which is kind of hard to get after 10%. And another thing I want to say is that when you do get DJC, if the character starts popping up out of the combo, you want to finish off with a grab. Also, just landing Zair or DJC obviously has the same combos. And I also want to show y'all some easy ways to land DJC just in case you're, struggling to land it. Now this one is fast fall Zair. Now buffering DJC out of a forward air is very different from buffering it out of a normal Zair. There's different timings to it, so you got to get used to that. Dash DJC has a very different rhythm. The first one has to be very fast, and then you can go into that rhythm of how you do it when you're doing DJC. The one rhythm I've been showing throughout this whole video. Now remember, you could also whiff a very fast attack like forward air or up air and then do DJC right afterwards. And now some of these are not bread and butters, but they're also something to note and keep in your mind. Now if you learn how to parry and do a footstool, this will be very helpful. Now I don't know how to get magnet confirms, but if you find out, please let me know, because I will combo DJC with it as well. Funny thing I found out while recording this video is that nair combos into DJC with heavy characters. Now basically when you practice this, you want to go this route. This is like an easy way to practice just in case you don't know how to do DJC that well. This will really help you get used to the buttons for it. And you kind of have to use Mario because he actually gets up on the stage at the right range where you can use DJC off the ledge and still combo with it. Now if you still need more help on DJC, check out my old video on DJC. It was like probably like a couple months ago. Now I'm going to remake that video soon, so that way with my knowledge now it'll come in effect in that video, because back then I barely knew how to do it. I was just making a video for it. I have Patreon, so I'm start putting videos on Patreon of like ledge traps, like just 1 minute videos. If you're interested in that, go to the Patreon. I also have Discord in the description, and if you want the Titan 1 device, it's also in the description. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you guys next time.